Door slamming. Well, gladly I'm out of that situation and I don't have to do anything. What the f- It's that time of year again, spooky season! And of course, Roblox comes back to give us another banger event. To recap over the last few months, we've had events: the Hunt, the Classic, and the Games. In the most recent installment, the Hunt. And from the leaks that I've been seeing, this seems to be a good event so far. I mean, of course that can change considering the fact that the event hasn't started yet, and there's 2 hours left by the time I'm recording this. So let's take a look at the hub. Unfortunately, the inside is not accessible. We still have to wait for that. But overall, the design is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Augsburg Manor, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know if that's, what it's called, but this is basically based off of this this Roblox structure, the haunted house, I think it's called. But yeah, there's not real else much to talk about here, so and with less than 15 seconds left, we can finally okay then. Well, let's just look here. 1 second left. Oh. Are you... What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this a joke? What the fuck? What the... And a tad bit later, we are invited to Augsburg Manor. I can't believe it. I've been invited. I'm never invited to any... Let's take a look at the items really quickly. They look good. Why are they locked behind timer? What do you mean voting? What do you mean take pictures? What? What is that? This very sophisticated gentleman will tell you a little bit more about this. Augsbury Manor. There we go. Now I said it right. I am refusing to go back and change anything. But, yeah, you could read... With all the introductory stuff out of the way, we are left to our own accord and to do whatever we want. The lack of any badges above the doors is scary to me. What are we supposed to do? Oh, we're supposed to take pictures and we're voting for them. Oh, okay. That's what this entire event is, I see. No, I can't just end the video there. That's a boring video. What? Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take the games that are inside of the haunt, and we are going to rank them not based on the badges and quests, but rank them based on what effort they put in for their own Halloween event. Okay? Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Of course I have to take the daily capture. If I don't, then I don't get the free items from it. Royal High surprisingly has a lot of stuff to do. There's mini games, there's more mini games, and there's even more mini games. So for a Halloween event, this is very good. The dark ride was probably one of my favorite parts of this. I'm not sure what was used from previous Halloween events or what was not, but this is very good. Overall, 8 out of 10. Doors is... nah. They added a brand new modifier called Trick or Treat and decorated the hub. That's pretty much the extent of it. From a gameplay standpoint, the tricks and the treats are entertaining. I like them. There wasn't really much more you could have done with this, so the modifier works for this. This mode is also a little bit more forgiving from what I've played. You get a lot more flashlights and a lot more better stuff. Jack spawns a lot too. That is also something that I've noticed. Good job, Doors. 7 out of 10. I was a little bit confused, but I think I got it for the most part. I did this little pumpkin mini game. That's really it. Most of this event just consists of grinding for Halloween-themed items, like a ghoul horse saddle, I think it was called. I forgot. I'm stupid. But, yeah, it was okay, I guess. 6 out of 10. Basically, all you have to do here is just collect some items. okay? In all honesty, the gameplay loop is pretty repetitive, and considering that most of the stuff is inside of the map, this is quite literally a grind. There's this stuff that you can do on screen. I didn't complete it personally because... Damn, they really want you to have friends. Oh my god, you had to do the same thing for the hunt, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't for the repetitiveness, I would probably give this a higher score, but for now, 5 out of 10. Sorry! There's this little tile jumper mini game. I'm pretty sure this was from last year. I remember it only from the hunt. Yeah, I don't play this game. There's purple pumpkins hidden around the map that you can get. I didn't do that. I don't feel like wasting more of my time. In all honesty, I don't really like this. I'm sure that people do like it. It's just not my cup of tea, honestly. I didn't really get into Adopt Me, even when I did play it back then. Since I'm not an Adopt Me player, I can't really necessarily put my 2 cents on this event. But it does fill out the criteria of being a good and decent Halloween event. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. Dress to Impress in horror? I mean, hey, they tried. I found 2 items at Lana's house, got stuck, and ended up dying multiple times. There isn't really much of an indication to where stuff is located, so I never ended up really completing it. But from what I saw, this is good. I like it. There's normal stuff in the normal game. Yeah, that's really much it. I don't know what else to say here. 8 out of 10. Tower Defense Simulator never seems to disappoint with their events, and this is good. I like it. The main story seems to be split into 3 different chapters that you can access by going to the event thing in the lobby. Oh, yeah, by the way, the lobby is really well made. I like it. I was actually a little surprised to see cutscenes. This is the same game that I played for Metaverse Champions and didn't have cutscenes. But yeah, this is really, 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 really good. Good job, developers. 9 out of 10. I will now hand over the mic to my boyfriend.
Okay, so Piggy, really cool, really creative, very detailed. I like the part where you get to
hug
homeless people. Very cool. I also like the part where the woman has a heart attack and dies. It gets bonus points. Yippee.
And now for my take. Yeah, it was amazing. I liked it. A little complicated for me. I got stuck on a specific puzzle and had to look up how to do it. There's no real indication on what to do for that part, but I can give it a pass because this chapter is just good. Yeah, overall, I give this a 10 out of 10. Good job, Minitoon. I don't know why people are complaining. A Dusty Trip. It was pretty good. Not really else much I can talk about here. There's a storyline. I didn't complete it because I'm lazy. I probably would have had to for if this was a fully fledged out event anyway. But yeah, the gameplay loop is just drive. It's a little boring, but the story elements definitely do add up to it. So yeah, overall, this is a 7 out of 10. We were on a hot streak of actually good games. What is this? You find pumpkins. That's really it. Yeah, sure, the lobby looks good, but that doesn't really excuse this abomination of an event. What do you get out of it? Key skins? This sucks. 2 out of 10. You collect candy corn while people hit you around. You can pretty much just cheese it by using the Glovel and just run around until more candy corn spawn. This wasn't good. 3 out of 10. Depending on who you ask, this might be one of the best events in the game, or this might be one of the worst events in the game. If you ask me, I'd say meh. It pretty much follows the same style of format that Pet Simulator 99 has been doing. At first, it was cool, because it was new. This is just a little bit boring in my opinion. At this point, it just begs the question when Pet Simulator 99 will see its final update, because I feel like they've exhausted a lot of things by now. But yeah, this was okay. 5 out of 10. What do you even do for this event? You just find 13 pumpkins. Is that it? No new map? No nothing? I don't know. I don't play this game. Last time I played this game was for Metaverse Champions. 3 years ago. What are we supposed to do here? I got some cake, then died to the banana. This was mediocre. 2 out of 10. Pull a Sword's ability to make an actually good map does not mean that this is a good event. This is kind of boring. It's kind of just the same thing. You pull a sword, you fight people, you get stronger, you get pets. You should buy stuff from the shop. You should buy stuff from the shop, guys. You should buy. Map was good, gameplay kind of boring. 5 out of 10.
Hi again, it's me, reviewing the game. Pressure, yeah, really well detailed. I do like the idea of being a rave party. I'm so sorry that they made that for nothing because of the costume party, but other than that, I think it gets a 10 out of 10 for me because of the detailing.
Adding on to what he said, yeah, the devs kind of got screwed over. I think the sign is gone now, but if you were to look at one point, it would say this, which sucks. It really does, because this is very well made. I like it. I've only played Pressure once, and my second impression is very, very good. This is good. This is amazing. 10 out of 10. You guys outdid yourself, and I'm so sorry that you guys were told last minute that this was a costume contest. No. You just collect candy. That's kind of it. I mean, there's a vampire hunting mode where multiple people get the guns and knives, but that's really it. Like 4 out of 10. I walked around for a bit, and then I died to this nun. What we're supposed to do, apparently, is find a witch's brew, and I think escape with it. That's it, I think. I don't know. I, again, died, so I don't know. Instructions unclear. 2 out of 10. There's a lot to do here. Thumbs up. Unfortunately, from what it looks like, the integration was just gonna be boring quests, which sucks. However, for a Halloween event, this is pretty good. I'd say this is an 8 out of 10. I think this is the highest score that I've given to this game, period. Complete like 10 spooky Halloween trials. Mimic is good. I like the Mimic. I don't play it often though. It is still a good game though. This is reused from last year, however, it has been redone, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this gets a 9 out of 10. Collect candy or complete quests to get candy. This was boring. I mean, this is preschoolers' first horror. Congratulations, you graduated from Color or Die. Now you can move on to Garten of Banban. If there were badges in this event, I wouldn't put it past the developers to make you stay in game as long as possible, which to me feels like something that these type of games would do. But yeah, that's it. 2 out of 10. You just collect candy. Woohoo, yippee, we gone through all the games. I'll give my final opinions later, but now it's time to do the lobby stuff. There's tons of activities to do, such as defacing dead people's graves, exploring a very complicated and very big maze, stare at the disappointment that you are, destroying pumpkins, and finally, a very buggy normal elevator. That's really it, and we're promised a boss fight on the 30th. So, gotta wait for that. Oh, thanks? Question mark? I wasn't really trying for it, but cool, I guess. And to wrap up the voting, there's the best costume section, which most of them aren't even original avatars. Now's the part where I feel about how horrible this boss fight is. They tried combining it with the classic theming, but it really just doesn't work for this event at all. If we were fighting 1x1x1x1 and he was taking over the haunt, then I would understand, but no, we're not fighting him, we're fighting fucking the Headless Horseman. Why? Oh yeah, he has a name now, by the way. I don't even know how this boss fight goes. You just like give the avatars the right clothing and they shoot balls at him? I don't know. There was this one hacker in my server which kind of just made it easier. What? Why are we fighting him? What is his motives? Why? That is just the huge question here. Why? 1x1x1x1 has always been portrayed as like this evil guy. Not these guys. Not the Headless Horseman. Why are we fighting him? Lastly, and certainly lastly, we got ourselves the launcher items. So, was the haunt a good event? Very huge question mark, no, maybe. I say maybe because this is something new. This is something that Roblox hasn't done. I give Roblox a pat on the back for trying something new, but I also push them down the stairs because they also didn't tell anyone that this would have been a costume contest until last minute. Games that did actually make something new for this event specifically, like Pressure, I give you a round of applause. Your integration probably would have been of the better. I say some because most of the games, if they did end up doing an event integration with badges, would have been most likely shit. If I was ranking them based on the event integration for the badges and not just the Halloween event, I guarantee you that most of these games would be pretty low. Games that actually did put in effort, like Royal High, Pressure, Doors, I give you a round of applause. You guys did a good job. But for something like Color or Die, it's just mainly you staying in the game for the longest time possible, just so you could get enough candy corn for a cool stick figure skin or something like that. That is incredibly scummy, and I don't like that tactic. On paper, this event concept could work, but in execution, no, you guys fumbled the bag so hard. This event gets a 3 out of 10. It set out to do something different from the other events that has happened the last year, but it failed miserably. I hope you fellas have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you later. Woo! Ow, my fucking knee.